That's now 8 clean sheets in a row. We've got 11 plus hours without conceding a goal. We conceded a shot on target and it felt like we conceded a goal. It felt like we lost the game. That's what it's come to. When they concede a shot on target, it's almost like a victory for the other team. Well done, you got a shot on target against the Arsenal. This might be one of the greatest defenses we've ever seen. Once this team retires, in 10 years' time, when we look back at this Arsenal team, it will be regarded as one of the greatest defensive teams of all time. Right now, we're sitting on 8 clean sheets. It could easily go on to 10, 12, 13, 14. When is it going to stop? Arsenal beat Slavia Prague 3-0 in the Champions League. We're now undefeated in the Champions League. We've won every single game. We haven't even conceded a goal in the Champions League yet. But before we get into the analysis of the game, make sure you drop a like, make sure you subscribe. Let's try and go for 100 likes on this video. Because Arsenal win, because Arsenal got the clean sheet, let's celebrate that and try and get 100 likes on this video. Let's jump straight into the details of the game. Arsenal beat Slavia Prague 3-0 away from home in the Champions League. Saka scored a penalty. It was a controversial one. We didn't see it at first, but Gabriel from the header, from the corner. Again, Arsenal getting more set pieces. We like this. We like this a lot. Saka just buries it into the corner. What a penalty from him, by the way. And then Merino at the start of the second half gets his goal. Brilliant finish, if I'm being honest with you. Trossard from out wide puts the ball into the box. Merino just guides it into the corner. And then again, headed it into the goal. He wasn't even facing the right way and he headed it in. Merino as a striker, this guy is an absolute joke. It doesn't make sense what he's capable of doing. He's a better striker than he is a midfielder. How does that make sense, bro? But honestly, Merino again getting on the score sheet. Brilliant performance. As you can tell from the stats, we did dominate them. And the only thing I'm really upset about is the fact that they got a shot on target, lads. I'm really annoyed. It was right at the end of the game, 95th minute. Just scrapped it from outside the box. It wasn't even a threatening shot on target. They've got a shot on target, lads. I'm very upset about this, but nonetheless, we still did get the 3 points. We still did get the clean sheet. I was worried at one point when Ben White went into that VAR decision, that little high foot. I thought we conceded a penalty. We'll get into that a little bit later on into the video. But as you can tell, we dominated the game. Almost 2 XG. They barely had a sniff at us, if I'm being honest with you. Very comfortable win. When you take a look into the lineup that we put out today, it was a very rotational side. No Zubimendi, no Gyökeres's injury. We have so many injuries in this team right now. Eberechi Eze being on the bench, Hincapié making a start in the Champions League. That's a really strong backline, if I'm being honest with you. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw that a lot more recently. Obviously, the defense, perfect, if I'm being honest with you. Declan Rice today, I thought he was genuinely special. That was a world-class performance yet again from Declan Rice. He's stepping in week out. You can just tell he's leveling up his game. He's stepping up the gears. As the season's going on, Declan Rice, he naturally just becomes more world-class as it goes on. Brilliant performance. Got a brilliant assist for the Merino goal. Just ran that midfield. I thought Nergard today was quite poor. I feel Ethan Nwaneri didn't really make an impact in the game as much as I thought he would. Bukayo Saka, I thought he had a brilliant game. Got the goal. His overall play was pretty good. Was a bit silent in the first half, but he grew into the game. Merino got the 2 goals. What more can you ask for from your number 9? And Leandro Trossard, I thought was really underrated today. I thought he had a really good performance, put in a really good shift, got a brilliant assist for the Merino goal. He's looking like he's building a lot of form right now. Looking at the Champions League table as it goes right now, there are a lot of 8 p.m. kickoffs going on, so things could change. But Arsenal do sit second in the Champions League phase. 12 points for me, 11 goals scored, 0 conceded, 11 goal difference. Oh my god, this team is an absolute joke. What we're doing in the Champions League is nothing short of amazing. 0 goals conceded. Are you mad? Bro, this is insane. What Mikel Arteta has done to this Arsenal team, what this Arsenal team has done in the footballing world right now is something to be spoken about, man, because this is ridiculous. What people don't realise is that Arsenal are actually low-key going through an injury crisis. When you take a look at the amount of crucial players that are injured, our whole attack has been shot, not including Kepa Arrizabalaga, who apparently is out for personal reasons, which is quite interesting. I didn't know that. Erdegaard is injured, Madueke is injured, Gabriel Martinelli, Gabriel Jesus, Kai Havertz, Victor Gyökeres. This is ridiculous. And the fact that we're still getting results, the fact that we're still getting clean sheets, the fact that we're really comfortable in these Champions League games, in these Premier League games, in the Carabao Cup, it's a testament to the team. It's a testament to the depth that we have. The fact I'm not really missing any of these players right now. What Gyökeres got injured, we put Merino up top. He scores a brace. No Madueke, we got Saka. Saka's injured. We got Max Dalman coming off. Bro, we got Abriche Eze sitting on the bench. Hincapié, Mazu Skelly, Calafiore. This is the level of depth that wins you not just one trophy. This is the level of depth that wins you multiple trophies. I'm looking at a potential double this season. I'm looking at a potential treble this season. If we can stay a bit more fit, if I'm being honest with you, this isn't ideal. But once we do get all these players back from injury, because a lot of them are coming back in November, if we have a fully fit squad going into the December period, we could really set ourselves in some really good positions right now, because this depth, it's just next level right now, man. Honestly, this incident here where Ben White put his foot up, I genuinely thought we were going to concede a penalty, that they were going to score a goal, that they were going to get a shot on target, because before they got the shot on target in the end, they had 0 shots on target. I was stressing. I've never been that stressed in my life. It genuinely felt like we just lost a 90th minute winner against Tottenham. That's how it felt, conceding this potential penalty. And when they overturned it, I started celebrating like we won the Premier League. Do you know how much these clean sheets mean to me? These shots on target mean to me. Ben White, I started crashing out, I'll be honest with you. But it wasn't a penalty. It was a high foot, if I'm being honest with you. Your foot was way too high here. But we got away with murder here. The penalty was overturned. They did not get the penalty. They did not deserve the penalty at the end of the day. But yeah, this moment here stressed me out a lot. This was a really special moment. Max Dalman officially being the youngest player to ever play in the Champions League at 15 years old. Younger than Yamal, younger than Mukoko. Honestly, what Arteta has done, the notion that Arteta had, the reputation that Arteta had just a few years ago was that he was not very good with youth players. He was not very good with the academy players and integrating them into the first team. Because of the sales of the likes of Eddie Nketiah, the likes of Emil Smith-Rowe, the likes of Chida Obi-Martin leaving, a lot of people were questioning Mikel Arteta's ability to integrate these youth players. Well, today, Anus made his Champions League debut. Max Dalman made his Champions League debut. Ethan Nwaneri is starting in the Champions League as a number 10 for Arsenal. Mazu Skelly came off the bench. Bukayo Saka, being a Haaland graduate, being the main player on the pitch. Bro, what he's done here is genuinely ridiculous. And Max Dalman, this guy is special, man. I haven't seen a player like this in my life. He came on and he still looked comfortable. He looked like he wasn't out of place. He didn't look like he was a 15-year-old on the pitch. He was still trying to jink guys, beat 3-4, man. He came on the pitch and started beating 3-4 guys already. Like, I'm watching this thinking, this guy is a joke. And what we did see was Bukayo Saka move to the left wing and Max Dalman start on the right. Is this something we could see in the future? Who knows, right? Because Max Dalman, apparently he's been told a pathway by Mikel Arteta, and him and his family apparently love the pathway that's been presented. But he's a right winger, and our best player also so happens to be Bukayo Saka, who is a right winger. Could we see Bukayo Saka shift positions? Could we see Max Dalman shift positions? Could we see Saka become a left winger full time? Could we see Max Dalman become a right winger? Who knows? But that was very interesting to see. But yeah, that rounds up another 3 points for Arsenal. Another comfortable clean sheet for Arsenal. We beat Slavia Prague 3-0. I'm a very happy man. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. We're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers as soon as possible. And let's try and get 100 likes. Remember, if we can hit 100 likes, it will make me a very happy man.